Hello, it's Stelios from Batman Studios, and today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO Ideas pop-up book. It's recommended for ages 12 and up. It's set number 21315, and this was designed by a LEGO YouTuber named JK Brickworks. His real name is Jason Alleman. Well, at least I think that is, but it just has his surname on the book. But yeah, I will link his channel in the description. And I know I said I would link his channel in the description of my birthday haul video, but unfortunately I didn't have time. So I'm going to link his channel in the description of this video. So yeah, let's just get into the set. Starting off with the packaging. Now it shows the pop-up book with the title Once Upon a Brick, and the front of the box and the back of the box show that you can have two different fairy tales. You can have the Jack and the Beanstalk fairy tale or the Little Red Riding Hood fairy tale. And it's his LEGO Ideas set number 23. And here are the instructions as a little bit of story. In fact, in case you guys don't know, the original idea for the pop book was entirely Grant Davis's idea, but then Jason Alleman decided to help him and they created this awesome set. Well, it wasn't really what they designed. It's just the final product. The original one was tan. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. So let's just get into the set. Now, let's start off with the book. As you can see, the name of the book is Once Upon a Brick, and instead of just putting their first names, Jason and Grant, they decided to put their surnames, Alleman and Davis. And in case you don't know, this is entirely printed. It's really cool. But I don't know if these are new pieces, or because in the LEGO Ideas sets you can't really have new molds. Well, I mean, the Steamboat really sort of had new pieces, but they were going to be in the Disney series, but it doesn't really count. So, but yeah, I also wish that they had Once Upon a Brick on the spine, because in case you guys don't know, if you ever get a book, the title of the book is going to always be on the spine. So I kind of wish they did that. But it's okay. Now, as I said earlier, we have two different fairy tales. We have Little Red Riding Hood and Jack and the Beanstalk. So we're going to start with Little Red Riding Hood. Now, as you can see, the design for a Little Red Riding Hood fairy tale resembles the cottage that her grandmother lives in. And it has some grass designs on the corners, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's just the cottage. I don't know what else to say. And the back shows some fire in the chimney place, or fireplace, whatever you want to call it. And it has a table with a pink tea mug and a pink teapot and a pink mug. And it has a bed that you can slide either the big bad wolf in, or you can slide the real owner of the bed, the grandma, in. So, yeah. Also, these doors and windows are openable. Well, I don't know what that was, but anyway. So, yeah. That was Little Red Riding Hood. And now we are going to go on to the next fairy tale, Jack and the Beanstalk. So I've just got to like that. And so this is the design for the Jack and the Beanstalk fairy tale. As you can see, the design is supposed to represent clouds and some little houses down here. I don't know why, because, well, Jack doesn't really live in a house in the fairy tale. But it's okay. We have a windmill right here. And this is the beanstalk that leads all the way up to the giant's castle. And I really like how they did the beanstalk. Especially when you close it. This string and this piece allow it to be closed. Sure, it's a simple feature. But, oh, and there's the castle. But I just really like how they did the design on the beanstalk. But, wait. Okay, I'm just going to leave it in there. Now let's get into the minifigures, which are everyone's favourite parts of Lego set, or at least my favourite part. Our first minifigure, we're going to start off with the Little Red Riding Hood characters, since it was the first fairy tale I showed you. First off, we have the titular protagonist of the story, Little Red Riding Hood herself. Now, her hood piece isn't new. It is a recolour of Lloyd's hood piece from the Lego Ninjago movie series. And it's a really nice recolour. I really like it. Her cape is one of the shorter ones for little kids, and it's a soft cloth. Here is what the back printing of her torso looks like. It represents kind of an apron, I don't really know. Here is what her front torso represents, and this is what her dress piece represents. Her face print is not new. It previously appeared in the Grandma Visitor from Lego Minifigures Series 7, which was very similar to the Little Red Riding Hood story. It was a Grandma Visitor, and in the story, Little Red Riding Hood visits her grandma. And she also has a basket full of 2 cookies. Now, these are not new cookies. I kind of wish they did new cookie prints, because, well, they're not really that interesting, but it's okay. Next we have the Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother. Now, she comes in a pink nightie, I believe. Her hair and face are not new. They are from the City People packs from the Lego City line. She has some plain bright pink legs, which are very useful. Her torso has the 2 black pins on the edge to represent narrow torsos, because they're going to like to make sure their female characters have very narrow torsos. Also has lipstick on the mouth, which Lego just loves to put lipstick on every single female character, even if it's a male character pretending to be female, which we will take a look at that problem in our next entry, which is the wolf. Now, this is exactly like the grandma, except he has some torn stuff on the legs and the torso. His head is the werewolf head from series 14. Now, I wish that it didn't have the lipstick, because then it would be more useful. I don't know, the lipstick just really limits the use. Oh, and here is what the back printing looks like, which, wait, does the grandma have back printing? Oh yeah, this is what her back printing looks like. Now, we are moving on to the Jack and the Beanstalk characters. First up is probably the least interesting figure in the set, the giant. His legs are just plain dark brown. His hair isn't new, his face isn't new. His torso is the only exclusive part. It represents a few barrels and the golden egg, and the goose that lays the golden egg. Here's what his back print looks like. It resembles some skulls and more barrels. It also has some patches on. And now we are going to move on to our final figure, and it's a minifig, like a micro figure. We have Jack. Now, this is such a cool micro figure. It's definitely one of my favourite micro figures in a long time by Lego. It's just very, very cool. You actually get 2 of him in the set. Here's the other one. That's kind of a good thing, because, well, you can easily lose one. But yeah, here's it back. Oh, and also here's his. Oh wait, yeah, this is what the back of him looks like. There's nothing there really. So let me just reset everything, and we'll go on to the final verdict. So overall, do I think that the Lego Ideas pop-up book set is definitely a good set. Yes, I do. In my opinion, it is a very creative one because, well, come on now. We have never had anything related to a pop-up book by Lego before. And I bet that they will make this in minifigure scale, like, so a minifigure can have an accessory. In fact, let me give you a little lesson. This isn't the first time JK Brickworks has designed a set with a Lego Ideas line. A few years ago, maybe in 2015, he designed a ball maze, and that was good, but I also prefer this one. Now, my rating on this would be a 10.5 out of 10. It's a really good set, but I just wish that we got more fairy tales. We could have gotten the 3 Little Pigs, we could have gotten Rapunzel, the story of Rapunzel, we could have gotten the Humpty Dumpty fairy tale, like that. But other than that, I really like this set. So thank you for watching. As I said, I will link the JK Brickworks YouTube channel in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, and have a nice day.